me, Frost. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and thought, I want to be up there? I know Jeff Bezos has. But what if regular people could go to space and explore the limitless galaxies out in the cosmos? Well, do I have the game for you. Wait a minute. No Man's Sky, one of gaming's biggest what-if games. And in case you haven't heard from the thousands of YouTubers who have talked about this game, it's good now. No Man's Sky had a pretty bad launch. Some labeled it as one of the worst games ever, and when I played it at launch, I definitely would have agreed. So I returned it the day after I bought it, and 5 years later, I'm an addict. No Man's Sky does something truly special with procedural generation that makes it stand out from other massive open-world games. Procedural generation has become more prevalent in these survival-like open-world games, and that's really thanks to Minecraft. Similarities between No Man's Sky and Minecraft are very evident in how the games are designed, and I'd even go as far to describe No Man's Sky as Space Minecraft. Minecraft uses procedural generation to build an ever-evolving world for Steve to explore and mine his way through, and in that world Steve can find everything he needs for his journey. No Man's Sky has millions of planets that can be explored, each with varying resources and items needed for the journey ahead. But that raises a problem. You could have to visit 1,000 planets before finding a key resource you need, because unlike Minecraft, each planet has certain resources, not all of them. But there is a saving grace for No Man's Sky, and something it definitely has over Minecraft, and that is the visuals. No Man's Sky isn't the most graphically intense game, but the visuals you can see in it are exclusive to it. I could stare up at these rings on this moon for hours, fly across the waters of this planet for quite a long time. I mean, maybe I'm boring, but I really enjoy the visual presentation of this game. No Man's Sky sets the player in a larger-than-life procedural world, and the scope of these worlds is so massive. In the 1990s, my favorite developer Bethesda released The Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall, and it had a pretty big map. Daggerfall's map stretched over 80,000 square miles, and that's just one system in No Man's Sky, and the game has nearly limitless systems to explore. No other game on the market has this sense of size like No Man's Sky, and the sense of discovery is just as good. Being able to discover a brand new planet for the first time, and be the first person to ever see the sights on that world, is truly special. Now that doesn't mean these worlds are full of life, and that's okay. On one of the planets I stumbled on a single NPC settlement, and that alone was so cool. Just to see I wasn't the only person on that large world. Even if it were a 7-hour walk from my base, at least I have a ship that can get me there in 10 seconds. But all things considered, through all the improvements, from new vehicles to buildable bases and loads of other additions, No Man's Sky has become one of the best space games on the market, and it has finally lived up to the original vision we were all hyped for, to explore a never-ending cosmos. So in the end, No Man's Sky is the most affordable way to go up to space. I only spent $30 to explore a limitless galaxy, while Jeff Bezos spent $28 million for a short space flight. That's called stocks, my friend. Guess who is now the king of stocks?
A few moments later.
Hello? What do you mean my GameStop stock is worthless again?